Hi, this is Phil McPhail with United Country Lifestyle Properties in Maine. Welcome to Cutler. Today I'm going to show you a 20.23 plus or minus acre surveyed lot right here on Route 191 in Cutler. We've got about 2,100 feet of frontage on the water behind me. We've got a lot of frontage on both sides of Route 191. We've got some fields, a little bit of woods, great views, power. This might just be the perfect spot for you to get your gateway property to the Bold Coast of Maine. This property is referred to as the Little Machias Bay Subdivision. There are 3 oceanfront lots on this side of the road. There's a little over 5 acres here on the ocean side. There are 6 lots on the other side of the road, and there's over 14 acres over there. The waterfront here on this property here in Cutler is about 1,400 feet of frontage on Little Machias Bay here. And off in the distance behind me, you can see the water running in. That's Eastern and Western Marsh Brook where it enters Little Machias Bay. And there's about 700 feet on that nice little brook. And that will reverse direction here when the tide's coming and going. Right now, we're just beyond high tide. When the tide goes out here, we do have quite a bit of beach and mud flat for clamming, seeing what the last tide brought in and left behind. It's kind of a cool spot, and the views from this property looking out over Little Machias Bay and the open ocean are spectacular. Now, if you've never been to Maine and you're from Florida or further south, when we say tide in Maine, we're not kidding. The tides here in this area can be in the 14, 15 foot range, and you can see Western Stream dumping out here right now, and this is beautiful. And when the water comes up, you can see where high tide is, where I'm standing on the seaweed right now. One thing you'll notice in the view behind me off to the right of the property, a few history buffs out there, that's the Navy's VLF low frequency communication towers that they communicate with our submarine fleet off the coast. If you like the outdoors, paddling around here is great. You got the Cutler Bold Coast Public Reserve lot, which is about 20,000 acres just a few miles north of us here, with dozens of miles of trail system along the Bold Coast. You got some cliff faces in there you can walk along. They're 100 plus feet high. Beautiful views of the open ocean. Moosehorn Game Preserve's not far from here if you like to hunt. That's a vast area as well. It's all conserved land, and there's a pile of conserved land in this area outside of those two features. So come check out this part of Washington County. It's really beautiful. It's a little bit undiscovered. It's quite a ways up here, but once you get here, you're not going to want to leave. This is Route 191. The frontage along here is where our property is located. The other side of the road, ocean's over here, and you can see the bridge crossing the stream on the other end of the property at the end of the road frontage behind me. This is the other side of the road, folks, on the 20.23 acres. We got 6 lots surveyed over here. They got beautiful views of the forest off to the north and northeast, and you can see marsh streams back there in the background. Just a beautiful spot. This is mostly alders in the field now. Could easily be reclaimed, planted with whatever you want to plant here. This property is located about 1 mile west of the small fishing village of Cutler. That's your quintessential coastal fishing village. Beautiful little area. Lobster boats in there you can pull in, get yourself some fresh lobster or the catch of the day. We're about 10, 12 minutes from the city of Machias, which is the county seat of Washington County. You got all kinds of services there, hospital, banks, and car dealers, and everything you could want. We're about an hour and a half to 2 hours from Bangor International Airport, and that's a pretty easy ride up over across Route 9 from Washington County to Bangor. Hey folks, while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell there and turn on all notifications. You won't miss our next video. Thanks for coming along on the tour of this property here in Cutler today. So let's wrap this up with some of the terms. You already know we got over 2,000 feet of waterfront here. We've got thousands of feet on both sides of the road. We've got electricity available, telephones available, beautiful views of the ocean. Price on this property is $375,000. Taxes and some more info are right up here for you to look at. If you got any questions, give Suzanne Barrett a call at 800-286-6164. She's a listing agent. She'd be more than happy to tell you a lot more about this property in the area around Cutler.